Welcome to Crypto Tech Views. Every day we are reviewing Bitcoin price in multiple time frames and in multiple trading systems and making an educated price prediction for the next day after analyzing global markets data and Bitcoin options open interest data. Let us begin the video for today. As we clearly called out yesterday, 29,000 is clearly respected and Bitcoin made a bounce back. Now, if you could see the 1 hourly, after a long time, it is able to hold above this 50 period moving average, right? This itself is giving a temporary relief for the bulls, right? It's not completely under BS control. If you could see this particular pattern of accumulation, it waited for a long time and the bears are unable to break below this level, and bulls are now taking to started to taking the control, right? So the Bitcoin is now is able to cross above this 50 period moving average in 1 hourly chart, right? In the 4 hourly also, now we can clearly see there's a small trend break here, right? A small trend has been broken here, so this is a temporary relief. Again, I'm telling you, this may be a temporary relief, so temporary relief for the bulls, right? And in the 1 day chart also, the second consecutive days, it's trying to put a green candle. All right. So if we could review the S&P 500 and Nasdaq, we can clearly see S&P 500 is also now trying to put a green candle for today, and Nasdaq yesterday, when the whole bearish sentiment was going on, it was unable to break below the previous day's low, right? So it went up to here, but it took a bounce back actually. So this all are telling news that Bitcoin may not break below this 30,000 very comfortably. I will show you some more data later in the video. Why I'm saying that 30,000 may not be that easily be broken by the peers actually, right? So if we could review yeah, if we could review other technical picture of the Bitcoin, now we can clearly see the S4 level is holding very strong, right? It broke below the S4 level, but when it is reaching back again, it faced kind of a resistance. In when it is coming down, this is what an important thing to note down here actually, right? So see the lows are keep improving actually, right? This is one low, and this is second low, this is third low, this is fourth low. The improving lows, that means the higher lows, are giving us some more confidence that the Bitcoin may not break this 30,000 in a hurry, right? There is a chance that the whole May 30,000 may hold. Yeah, will you believe? Right? It's very difficult to believe, but the data says that it may eventually sustain above 30,000 level. The more it's able to sustain above 30,000 level, it's more good for all of the Bitcoin investors. In fact, all of the whole crypto investors, right? The like if we could review this, one more thing to notice here is that if we could review this 4 hourly chart, we can clearly see that after a long time, right? See, after last Thursday, right? It's now first time it's giving you this green crossover, right? But obviously I'm not saying it's bullish signal, but I'm saying at least the heavy fall will be arrested, right? So that will give a lot of relief to a lot of crypto investors actually, right? If Bitcoin bleeds, what will happen to altcoin, right? It will all eventually uh, you know go like fall like a waterfall actually, right? So that's why I'm saying that the whole crypto space is all fully dependent on the Bitcoin price movement, because the institutions heavily trade on Bitcoin, and based on the Bitcoin price movement, the rest of the coins also follow the sentiment from the Bitcoin, right? So if we could review this Fibonacci retracement, and we can clearly see the support which was taken yesterday is still holding true, right? So I clearly called out that this may be a temporary bottom is made. That's what I called out, and that exactly is playing out. So this is the temporary bottom so far, and I'm expecting that this will eventually hold for some more time, and may not Bitcoin may not break this 30,000 that easily. Break 30,000 is a very good, very huge psychological point for the whole crypto investors actually, and that it won't be broken that easily actually. It is very difficult to break the 30,000 actually, right? So now for now the Bitcoin range is now between this one to why it is showing one is means I have redrawn this one because there is a heavy fall here. So I take this as a reference point, at this as a top and this as a bottom, so this is showing this way. So between these two ranges, it may eventually continue for trading for some more time, maybe Yeah, if there are no fresh bad news coming into the place, I'm expecting that these levels to hold, these two levels to hold for some more time. Right. So if you could review this anchored VWAP, this is a previous swing low, this previous swing high. Obviously, this swing low is taken out already. This is the new swing low. But if you plot the anchored VWAP from here, it may not give you a great picture actually. So right, that's why I have just plotted up to. I'm just leaving the previous plot as such, and then trying to understand where the market is heading towards based on this data. And so many times in the last video, I have been repeatedly telling and again and again and again over a period of time. I was very clearly calling based on this indicator itself. This is one of my favorites, right? Based on this indicator, so I was clearly telling that as long as Bitcoin is able to break above this particular VWAP, it's going to keep, it may not rally, right? What we know clearly, right? As long as it's not breaking above this one, it's not going to go above, right? So it has to break above this one with a good volume candle like this. That's what I have been telling. That never happened, right? I have been repeatedly telling while it was trading here, trading here, trading here. I've been repeatedly telling for the last few days. And after this particular candle, I also called out that a big leader candle is made, and that's also played out, right? This is a big leader candle. So with it a huge candle with a huge volume, right? Now, as long as this leader candle is taken out on the upside, there is no rally at all, right? Let's forget about the rally for now because it is heavily getting sold off. Let's focus on whether it can hold this line actually. So forget about the rally completely. Whether it can hold or not is the point of discussion at the moment, right? So now this particular line, if you see this at two standard deviation, right, from this VWAP, this is able to offer a kind of a support. Usually it provides a support. See here, one, two, twice it provided support. Even the third time it was providing a support. And fourth time, and I have been calling like this line must hold. That's what I have been telling. And it was holding for a long time actually. Every 4 hour, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candle hours, almost a day it was hovering around, but it was unable to hold after Monday market, global market open. So it all fell down drastically. Now this particular line is offering a kind of a support, but obviously this particular line become a resistance now, right? So it has to cross above this particular line and then stay above this line, so we will get more confidence. But it doesn't look like that also can happen in a hurry. So there will be a big tug of war going between the bulls and bears. So we will see whether who is going to win in this battle. But 30,000 has to hold. That's my observation, right? So if we could review this Bitcoin 1 day chart, one thing we can clearly note here down. See this volume. This volume is a obviously it's a big sell off, right? It scared the whole investor community on Monday, right? So but put a huge bar. But see the next bar, there's a big fight back that happened from the bull side actually, right? So there is a huge interest, buying interest came inside the picture, and then people bought pretty decent volume. It's not a bad volume at all. See this last almost for a 1 month, this height is not taken out. See this height is not taken out for till here. This was the last heavy volume candle, but after this heavy volume handle, there was a rally happen, right? But this is equally good actually, right? Equally good about this candle. So that is a one sign of positivity which I could note down. See, anybody in the bear market, anyone can call when it is going, everything will be sold off, but it is very difficult to call out this kind of stuff, because that requires a lot of experience actually, right? So this volume candle is bit encouraging. That's what I'm coming to say. I'm not saying it's going to completely reverse, going to completely rally from here, but it's encouraging that it may not fall down that 30,000 that easily. So if you could see this, weekly time frame chart, here also we can clearly see that, this is the Bitcoin options open interest data for the 12th May. See the put options open interest. It's huge. So heavily written. Put is heavily written at 30,000 means a temporary bottom is made. If you remember, yesterday we clearly called out 29,000 was is going to be a temporary bottom that worked out. And today, this data suggests that 30,000 is going to be a temporary bottom that is going to hold for tomorrow, and that may eventually become a true as well, because the chart also suggesting that such a kind of a pattern is emerging in the Bitcoin. All right, but if you could see for May 20th, again 30,000 is a huge open interest put option written there. If you could see May 27th, again there's a huge open interest for the put option. This all together suggests that the 30,000 may not be cannot be broken that easily, right? This is what I wanted to convey in this video. Thanks all for watching. Please comment and subscribe. See you all in the next video tomorrow. Bye.